Solaris Garden Water Prep. The minimum amount of water in your Solaris garden should be 18 gallons, maximum 24. Start by adding about 20 gallons of water to your Solaris garden. You could do this by adding 6 gallons to each tray and 8 gallons to the reservoir. The next steps are located in your included grow guide under the Preparing the Water chapter. First step is to add your Flora Grow fertilizer. It's 1 tablespoon for every 2 gallons. So for 20 gallons, we're going to add 10 tablespoons. Each bottle of fertilizer does have instructions right on the bottle, as well as a QR code for when you need to order more. We also included a tablespoon measuring cup. Since we're adding 10 tablespoons for 20 gallons, you could also convert this into cup measurements for faster application. After you've added the fertilizer, always make sure to clean out the measuring cup. Then give it a good stir to make sure the fertilizer is well mixed, as you cannot mix the fertilizers directly. Next is Flora Micro. This is also 1 tablespoon per 2 gallons of water. We're going to add 10 tablespoons for our 20 gallons of water. Keep in mind this fertilizer does stain clothes and will come off skin when you wash it. After rinsing your measuring cup, stir the water again to make sure both fertilizers are well diluted into the water. Flora Boom fertilizer is only used for flowering and fruiting plants when they begin to bud, so we're going to skip that for now. Next is to add hydrogen peroxide. This is 1 tablespoon per gallon of water. You'll be adding hydrogen peroxide weekly to your Solaris garden, so it's very convenient to use the chart. Place your ruler inside the reservoir. You'll see I have a little bit over 5 inches of water. When comparing this to the chart, that's about 19 to 20 gallons of water, or 19 to 20 tablespoons. 1 cup is 16 tablespoons. So first I'll add a cup, and then 3 more tablespoons to equal 19 gallons. After you've added the hydrogen peroxide, make sure to stir the water well. The next steps regarding pH can be found under the pH chapter in the Grow Guide. Going to check the pH. Included is a pH test kit. You're going to take the tube and fill it halfway with water from your reservoir. Add 3 drops of the pH test solution, put the cap on, and shake it good, just for a couple seconds. You'll see it turns the water to a different color. We're looking for a pH between 5.5 and 6. After adding my fertilizers and hydrogen peroxide, my water is actually pretty perfect. If your pH was too high, you can start by adding a half tablespoon of pH down, and then continuing to test your pH until you've reached a pH between 5.5 and 6. Your initial water prep is done. Continue these steps each time you add 2 gallons or more of water to your reservoir.